So we're going to be doing a little tutorial for how to edit the graphic documents that we have provided with the auxiliary that have the text in them. So month by month you're going to want to update and change the text that's within these documents. In order to do this, we're going to be using this program called Adobe Acrobat, located down here. This is what the icon looks like. And in order to edit the documents, they're going to have to be in a PDF file format. And so we're going to provide you with the properly formatted files for this, but just for future reference, if you want to be able to do this with your own graphics, you're going to want to make sure that they're in PDF format. So to begin, there's a couple of different ways that you can open a PDF in Adobe Acrobat. And the first kind of simplest way is to just simply click on it, right click on it, go to open with in Adobe Acrobat. It's going to pop up right there. But if you wanted to go from within Adobe Acrobat to upload the file that you want to edit, you're just going to want to go up here and click on File and Open. And this window is going to pop up, and you're just going to want to navigate to the file that you want to edit. So in this case, we're going to do the month's vendors. Click Open, and here it is. So as you can see, kind of when it first pops up, you can scroll up and down. There's not a whole lot of editing options really that you can see, but if you go navigate to this sidebar on the right hand side here, there's all these kind of different things that you can do with it once you click on them. So for the purposes of this video, we're going to be using the Edit PDF mode. So you're just going to want to click on that, and all of these options are going to pop up on the top and on the side, and it's pretty similar to the way you'd edit text in Microsoft Word, sort of. So as you can see, all of the text portions are they have these gray boxes around them, which basically means that you can edit those things. So as an example, let's click on one of them. So let's say we're going to do August. So you, just like Microsoft Word, you can highlight or add text in the middle of something. So for the purposes of this, let's say we're doing, it's getting a little finicky, September. And if you want to move this around and center it, you're just going to want to click outside of the box to get that text box away. And then you're going to want to go onto the side of the box, and you can see it kind of highlights blue when you hover over it. And you're going to want to double click on that. And then you can move it around wherever you want. So yeah, it's pretty simple. Also, to focus in on the text options a bit, as you can see on your right hand side here, gives you all those different types of text options. So you can italicize, underline, uppercase, lowercase, the paragraph alignments, spacing between paragraphs, spacing between lines, the kerning, and all that fun stuff that you can do in Word. And it also tells you when you highlight the type of font that's currently being used, and you should have all the different fonts that your computer has uploaded onto it. We try and use pretty universal fonts. So for example, Avenir is definitely one that both PC and Mac should have. And of course the font size and all that fun stuff. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. The only thing that's could be a little bit tricky sometimes is just getting this hover to move the components within the document, but it's not, you just got to get the hang of it. So then let's say we're done editing our file and we want to save it so that we can get ready to upload. So you're just going to want to go up to the top here, go to File, Save As, because you're going to want to save a new version and not necessarily overwrite the old one. It's always good to keep them just in case, the old files. So let's save a new file, and it's going to come up with all these options here. You're most likely going to want to keep both of these unchecked, especially with the restrict editing, because that means you're not going to be able to come back into Adobe Acrobat to edit it again if you screwed something up or what have you. And the program automatically kind of grabs the latest used folders that you've been using on your computer. So most likely one of these is going to be where you got the file from in the first place. So for example, mine, the one that we're working on right now, was on my desktop. So it automatically gives you the option to save it where you initially got it from. But if one of those options, if you want to save it somewhere else, you can always just click on this choose a different folder button. You can name it a different convention, so September, and then just click wherever you want to save it and make sure it's an Adobe PDF or whatever you want. But again, for the purposes of being able to go back and edit it with Adobe Acrobat, you're going to want to save it as an Adobe PDF file. And I'll save it back to my desktop and save. And there it is, right there. So that's pretty much it. It's pretty straightforward, and then just go from here wherever you want to upload it and keep your files nice and organized, and that's it.